No. Okay. So the good thing about this is one application of how we use exponential growth and decay. And so the first application we're going to look at is compound interest, where the A stands for the total or your final balance. The P stands for the principal or the initial amount. The R is the rate, and in the formula you have to make it a decimal. So it'll be given as a percentage and you have to change it to a decimal. So if I have 5%, what is 5% as a decimal? 0.05. You move it 2 places. So if I had 0.5%, I'd have 0.005. You always have to move it left 2 places. Okay? So N is the number of times it's compounded in a year. The number of times it's compounded in a year. So if I said it's compounded monthly, how many times that year is it compounded? If I said it was compounded bi-weekly, that's not even a thing. So 365 days, and that has nothing to do with bi-weekly. How many weeks are in a year? 52. I don't know. So if there's 52 weeks in a year, and if I said it's every other week, it would be 26. So N is the number of times per year it's compounded. And T is the number of years. T is the number of years. It is. It is, because that's like a first grade skill. First grade skill. How many days are in a year? 5. You failed first grade, clearly. So Dave invests $300 in an account. So the amount he invests is my P. With a 5% interest rate. So this is my R. But it's a percent, so we have to make it a decimal. If he makes no other deposits or withdraws, find his account balance after 15 years. So the years is T. If the interest is compounded with the following frequencies. So semi-annually is how many times per year?
6.
Monthly. Okay, so go ahead and plug these in and find the 2 answers. And use your, I don't know. Okay, so it's dollars. So how do we round? Always 2. Always 2 because it's dollars and cents. Okay, the second one. Okay, so I got 634.11. What? What? What's the number after the 1? No. Is the number after 1 bigger or less than 5, my friend? Yes. Rounding. No, no buts. All right. Okay, so the next 2, these 2 are just like this one. does anybody need to do these again? I do want to go over the quarters though. So quarterly, this is our N, and that's 4. Daily. So we would do that exactly the same way, but we would use that for our N's. Is everybody okay if I go on? Yes. Okay. But let's do number 3, because I said. Okay. Everybody set up what you think it's going to be. So this is if you use twice a month, bi-monthly. If you don't, if you use the other one, what do you get for an answer here? Do you have it? Okay, so either one of them would be correct, because both of those are correct. Okay, next page. Suppose a savings account offers 0.4% interest rate. So this is your R. Compounded semi-annually. So this is N equals 2. If Samantha opens an account with $750, so there's my P, and makes no deposits or withdrawals, how much interest will she have earned after 10 years? And the years is the number of years, so that's your time. So we're going to fill this in. And if you multiply I get 780.58. Noah. So if I have 780.58, is that what it's looking for the answer? It wants to know the interest. So how do I find the interest? What do I subtract off? So if I subtract the 750, I'm going to get 30.58 is my interest. Okay, number 5. In 1990, Carter deposited $1,000. So there's your P. In an investment account that earns 2 3/8 interest, so there's your R. It's compounded quarterly, so that makes my N 4. If no other deposits or withdrawals were made, find the balance. So the number of years is how many? It's 25 plus 10, which is 35. Okay, so then everybody's okay with this so far, and then you're going to start writing this down. You're going to write A equals 1,000 times 1 plus, oh gosh, it's a fraction and a decimal both at one time, and then we just skip the whole problem because you just can't do this. Yeah, you just leave it blank, you're going to get it wrong, it's just going to be a big deal. So everybody pick up your calculator. Type in 3 divided by 8. Would you just type in 3 divided by 8? Add 2. Now make that a decimal. So it's not hard at all. Divide the decimal, add the whole number, make it a decimal after that. Okay, so those problems have all been just regular interest problems. Anytime it says continuously, you have to use this. PERT. PE to the RT. That's for continuous. And everything means the same. You just use this formula. I'm going to take your phone, my friend. So, suppose $800. Here's my P. Here's my R. And here's my T. So, go ahead and plug in and see what you get. So I got $2.65.09. Oh, no. 2656. There we go. Right there. It's right there. No, it's right there. It's right there.
Well, I hit second E. I just put the L in.
Yeah, no. No. E. No. Okay. So, number 7 is the same as number 6. Does anybody need to see another one? No? Okay. So, sitting with your partner, there's an A and a B on this one. One of you do A and one of you do B. And see which one is the biggest. I didn't record this.